Welcome back. You're listening to the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM, and we had two big games in the KNT Netball on the weekend, and joining me now to tell us all about it is Sally Bywater. Sally, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Let's discuss the action on Saturday. So we had the Border Districts playing Keith 38-44. Keith winning this game. This was played in Kaipi Bolite. What did you make of it?
Yeah, this was a great game. It's what we wanted to see for second playing third. So Borders were actually the ones that came out on fire in this game, and they probably held the upper hand for most of the game, especially the first half. So they 3 up at the quarter break, but then Keith came back in the second quarter to be 1 goal up at half time, and then quite an even third quarter. And there was only 5 goals to 9 in the last quarter, so a very low scoring game. But Keith getting the win by 6 goals, and it was just a great game to watch. Defensive all over the court, lots of turnovers from both teams. But Keith able to capitalise better in the end. Most
certainly. Kaipi Bolite 50 to Penola 46. The other game played on the weekend. This was in Lucindale, and this was the elimination final. So Penola's season is no more, Sally?
Yeah, we probably thought Penola would have got a bit better, and what amazed me in this game was Kaipi Bolite only actually won 1 quarter of netball. So they came out firing in the first quarter to be 9 goals up, and they held that lead then from the rest of the game. So Penola were edging back each quarter, coming back within 1, then 2 more, and then so winning the last 3 quarters but not winning the game. So a great effort here by Kaipi, and keeping their finals hopes alive, and our reigning premiers are finished for 2022.
We'll switch our attention to the A reserves, Sally, and we had an absolute thriller between Naracoorte and Penola in the qualifying final there, 58-59. Penola winning this one, an absolute nail biter.
Oh, absolutely, and it was an overtime game, which was even more exciting. So these two teams, not much separating them, obviously. They're only about 1 goal up at the last quarter. But Naracoorte was probably the ones able to up at quarter time, and then they were probably up at 3/4 time. And then went down by 5 in the last quarter to make that go to overtime. So, a great game here by Penola. They never gave up. They kept on fighting till the end, and a great win here to keep going into that second semi-final this weekend.
Kingston getting up by 2 goals in the all-important elimination final against Border Districts. What did you make of that one?
Yeah, another good game here. So Kingston, they finished in 4th spot. They started off really well. They had a 2-goal lead at quarter time and then 3 at half time. So Borders tried to come back in the last quarter but couldn't quite edge back in enough, and Kingston holding on by 2 goals, which is great to see them get this win and continue on their finals campaign.
There we have it. We'll move into talking about the B grade, and in the qualifying final, Penola, a convincing win for them over Border Districts. So just paint the picture for us. How have both these sides sort of looked throughout the regular season, and were you surprised to see Penola win quite comfortably in the end?
Yeah, in the end I probably did. I think Border Districts have really been up there. I know they've been struggling for numbers the last few weeks. They could have had a couple of players out, but a 19-goal win here by Penola was just fantastic, and they just won all positions all over the court. But Borders will bounce back this week, and hopefully we'll see them get a win this week.
Lucindale not strong enough to overcome Keith, who were the home side in the elimination final, which was actually played at Lucindale. So Keith will fight on for another week, Sally?
Yeah, I thought this might have been a bit closer. So, Keith just really started well. They started their defence was strong, forcing lots of turnovers and errors to Lucindale's game. So they took an 8-goal lead going into that final quarter. So Lucindale couldn't get back anymore. So a great game here by Keith to keep their finals hopes alive.
And in the C grade, in the qualifying final, Mundalla were really undone by Penola. A very convincing win for them, 54-25. So it'll be Penola who do not have to play again next weekend, Sally.
Yeah, great game here by Penola, winning every position on that court. So they were 12 goals up at quarter time, so they just built on that lead every game. So a great win here by Penola, and Mundalla back to the drawing board to get some more goals on the board this week.
And in the elimination final, we had Lucindale losing by a goal to Kaipi Bolite. Some real close games across all grades in these finals, Sally. It's spectacular to see Kaipi Bolite too strong.
Yeah, it was great to see this game here. I know it only went down to the wire. I'm pretty sure it was victorious at the final whistle, so they only just got this win in the end. But Lucindale got the jump early, but Kaipi just played steady in for 4 quarters, got consistently and got over the line in the end.
All right, we'll take a look at all the finals action happening across these 4 grades this weekend. Lucindale are hosting Keith. This one is going to take place Saturday at 3 p.m. It's the second semi-final in the A grade. who gets up?
Oh, this could go either way. I think they're 1-1 this season, so I think it's going away. Lucendale will finish on top for a reason. They've only played one game in 3 weeks, so I think they'll be wanting to play some great netball. I don't know how match fit they'll be, but I reckon they'll get the win here. But Keith was strong last week, so it'll be a great game. Go down to the final whistle. Great contest all over the court, and Lucendale in a close one.
Border Districts, are they going to bounce back against Kybe Bolite?
I really think they could. It was only that really one bad quarter they had last week, which was to finish off, and Kybe played some great, consistent netball. They started strong. They'll have to play 4 good quarters of netball to get over the line this week. Another ripper of a game would all have, but I think Border Districts, their final experience, will get the win.
We'll switch our attention to the A reserves. Keith hosting Penola. This will be a very big game, Sally.
It will. Penola are going to come in with some good momentum, having that overtime win last week. When they've met twice this season, Keith have been winners both times. So I reckon Penola could turn the tables on them this week. It'll be a great contest all over the court, and I think Penola in a close one.
And do you reckon Kingston in the first semi-final taking place on Sunday, this game is against Naracoorte, do you reckon they can snag it?
Oh, possibly. They've had Naracoorte had really 2 good wins against Kingston this season. So one by nearly 20 goals and one by nearly 17. So I think Naracoorte will go in as favourites in this game. Kingston will be playing on some passion and some pride, but I think Naracoorte will get the win.
And looking at the B grade taking place on Saturday is the first finals game. It's the Naracoorte Bees up against the Penola Bees. Who wins here, Sally?
Naracoorte are playing some great netball this season in the B grade. I don't think Penola will beat them. I think Naracoorte will get the win. Their shooters are just shooting really well this season. Penola defenders will just have to work really hard and get as many turnovers as they can, but I think Naracoorte will get the win.
I'm intrigued by Border Districts hosting Keith in the Sunday game in the B grade. Who do you reckon gets up on that occasion?
And again, they're 1-1. They've met twice this season, so 1 win each. I think Border Districts will be the stronger team. I think they'll get the win, but Keith will really put it up to them. They had a great game last week and a great win, so Border Districts had that loss and they'll be wanting to redeem themselves. So close one to Borders in this one.
And in the C grade action on Saturday, we've got Naracoorte hosting Penola. I reckon Penola's my tip there. What do you reckon, Sally?
Yeah, I like to see the underdogs come in. Naracoorte, again, 1 each for the wins in this one. I think Penola played great netball last week. They had a 30-goal win against the dead place Mundalla. So Naracoorte had the week off. They'll be raring to go. But yeah, we'll go from Penola in a close one.
There we have it. Mundalla hosting Kybe Bolite. This rounds out all the senior finals action from the KNT Netball competition. Sally, who wins this one?
Yeah, I think Mundalla will be wanting to redeem themselves. They didn't have a good game all over that court last week, so they'll be wanting to fight back and continue their finals hopes. Kybe, 1-goal winners. I think they can do it. It'll be a close one. I'm going for Kybe in a close one in this one. But yeah, 1 each. And so, Battle of the Tigers.
Excellent coverage, Sally Bywater. We really appreciate your time. Enjoy the finals feast over the weekend, and we'll speak to you next week to hear how it all went.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.